Hi everybody, welcome back to Gastric Cancer Awareness Month with me, Raquel, your friendly neighborhood physician slash total gastrostomy person, quasi-professional, quasi everything, I guess, I don't know. So today we're going to talk about how to eat after you've had your total gastrectomy, kind of the do's and don'ts. So if you remember from our last video, you have your esophagus, you had a stomach, now you don't. Now it's just connected directly to your small intestine. Obviously, you don't need a stomach to live because otherwise all of us would be dead, but it does help. So what the stomach does is you chew food with your mouth, and if you're like most people, you go like this, swallow. You chew 3 or 4 times and you swallow these big hunks of food into your stomach, and then your stomach is like squeezing and mushing, it's secreting acid, and it's breaking that stuff down until you get something called chyme, which is kind of like a paste. That is then squirted through a valve, the pyloric valve, down into the duodenum, kind of at a steady rate, a steady pace. And then the pancreas secretes those digestive juices. They help digest it more, and then all the absorption of all the nutrients happens in the small intestine. So you don't really need the stomach per se, except to help break down the food. Well, if you take out the stomach, you have to mechanically do what the stomach did before. So you have to chew, and you have to chew your food to a paste so that when you swallow it, it goes down into the small intestine and is already sort of like a chyme, but minus the acid, and then your body can work on absorbing those nutrients. So that's why it's really important to chew your food. Also, you don't want to not chew your food and then get a big bolus of food stuck down there. It will hurt, it's uncomfortable, it'll get stuck. Sure, eventually maybe it'll make its way down and get absorbed by the juices. The bile acids and digestive juices are pretty caustic themselves, so it will break down further, but it will not be comfortable. Anybody who's had a total gastrectomy, who's accidentally taken too big of a bite, didn't chew well enough, the food was a little too dry, will know exactly what I'm talking about. So you got to chew your food to a paste to do the job that the stomach did. But all the important stuff, the digestion, the absorption of nutrients, all that kind of stuff happens in the small intestine, with one exception, B12. And we'll talk about that in another video. Thanks, guys.